Hi Team Easy Dating Coach. Life is all about efficiency. Watch Will Smith in The Pursuit of Happiness portray that right now.
Whoever brought in the most money after 6 months was usually hired.
Yes, hello, Chris Gardner calling for Mr. Walter Hahn.
We were all working our way up call sheets to sign clients. From the bottom to the top.
Yes, sir. How
From
are
the
you,
doorman
Mr. Gardner?
to the CEO.
Okay.
They'd stay till 7, but I had Christopher. I had to do in 6 hours what they'd do in 9.
Good afternoon. My name is Chris Gardner. I'm calling from Dean Witter.
In order not to waste any time, I wasn't hanging up the phone in between calls.
Okay, thank you very much.
I realized that by not hanging up the phone, I gained another 8 minutes a day.
Why, good morning to you. My name is Chris Gardner. I'm calling from Dean Witter.
I also wasn't drinking water, so I didn't waste any time in the bathroom.
In this movie, Will Smith was a genius for optimizing time. As you saw, no water, no hanging up the phone. Let's optimize the time we have. Today, in this video, I want to optimize your dating process with 2 steps. This is so easy and it's going to optimize. So just to bring this full circle, much like Will Smith in Pursuit of Happiness, I had a job right out of college where I needed to smile and dial. And my job was to optimize time so that I got to the money. I was only allowed to work 40 hours a week. It was with HSBC. They cut you off after 40 hours. So in those 40 hours, I needed to make as much money as possible because I was ultra competitive and wanted to be number 1. And there was 5,000 salespeople, and at one point I was ranked number 2. So how did I do this? I optimized what I was getting. So not only was it about optimizing time, just like dating is, but it's also about when you get something, making sure it's qualified and makes sense. So I want to translate that into dating for you today and optimize your process. So not only are we going to be wildly efficient in how we either swipe or we message, which I have a ton of videos on that, what I want to talk about in this part is just that part. Once we've got the guy on the hook, he's clearly interested in something. Either he's messaged you or you messaged him and it seems like this could go somewhere, is what our next 2 questions are. Just like my job where I need to qualify the buyer so I wasn't wasting time on someone that couldn't purchase, you need to qualify your guy and make sure this is a guy that could possibly meet your standard. So I've talked about in the past building your 5 things that you need in a partner. I want you to make it even smaller today. I want you to think, what are the 2 things that I really need in a guy? And then come up with those questions that you can ask him. So just 2 questions you're going to ask him. You're going to ask him 1, get the answer. Ask him the second, get the answer. And then if he qualifies, you're going to ask him on a date. So those are your 2 steps, is ask the 2 questions. So my 2 questions, which are very easy, are 1, what do you do for fun? I love to do activities and I want to make sure they're aligned. And then I love to do fit things. So to really hammer this home, what do you enjoy doing to stay fit? I have reconciled with myself that I can't be with a woman that's not some sort of athletic, likes working out, because that's really what I love. Now figure out your 2 things so that you can be wildly efficient in dating. Ask these 2 things, get on the date if it makes sense. If he doesn't have your 2 things, get rid of them, waste of time, on to the next. And just keep repeating this process over and over again to optimize. What happens for a lot of you is we don't ask strategic questions. We hop on dates and maybe we get all dolled up, get our hair, our makeup done. We show up for the date and it's like, oh, this is not a fit. And you do that enough times, you get wildly discouraged and you don't want to date anymore. So we need to get on higher quality dates to keep your morale up and to get to the end goal faster. And frankly, to enjoy the journey as well. If you're going on dates that have some potential, you'll enjoy them. If you're going on dates where it's like, whoa, what am I doing here? You're not going to have fun. All right, kids, family, my favorite people. Hope this was helpful. Optimize your process. Love all of you. See you next time.